Forgotten song made history for Chaka Khan. By the late 70s, Chaka Khan had become a household name with Rufus, delivering funk hits like Sweet Thing and this one that Stevie Wonder wrote specifically for Khan. But by 1978, Chaka was itching to get out on her own. Her first solo single...
This is a classic hit, though.
21. But by 1984, her solo momentum had stalled. So her manager suggested Chaka record a song off of Prince's second album that had never been released as a single.
Wait,
adding
what?
Stevie Wonder on harmonica and Melly Mel from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five doing a rap intro.
What the fuck is that anime ass?
I Feel For You became Chaka Khan's biggest solo hit, reaching number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, winning her a Grammy.
I'm gonna say this, and I want to say this without it being disrespectful, but I'm gonna be honest, and this is no disrespect. Why was everybody so bad back in the day? Like, what the? Why everybody, bro? Why was everybody so bad? Look, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that there ain't a lot of pretty women that exist today. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, why back in the days where niggas was out here, there was no cell phones, right? There was no internet. Any nigga that exists before the internet, why were they all bad though? Like, why? Like, what was in the water at that time, bro? Like, why were all the women like, you know, they were fine as hell back in the day. What the hell? Everybody was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I want to say, bro. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's no beautiful ladies or men that exist now. I'm just saying there's a difference between, you know, it's the damn phones. Is it really the phones though? I don't know. I unironically watched a video about this. Somebody did like a video of like, somebody did like I think it was like a girl. This girl I watched, she made a video about why black women specifically were so fine back in the day. I don't know why that video was so intriguing. I wish I watched it on stream though, but she had a lot of good points, and they were. If you really think about all the, like, you know what I'm saying, like, not really a single, like, you know, gremlin person for real. Everybody was so bad back in the day, bro. Like, damn, bro. You know? Now, if you look at niggas, the first thing niggas will say is that you chopped. Like, damn, bro. Like, is everybody named Mama chopped now? Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck? You feel like that never changed? What never changed? Well, beauty standards have changed. I will say that, but for some reason, I don't know. Cause she was like talking about like how celebrities. Hold on, I don't want to misquote her. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'll find it. Hold on, I don't want to misquote this woman. Cause she had a good point. I'm not gonna play the whole video, but she had a good point. Where people back then, we just had a lot of. They just had a, not we. I was a part of that. Like they had a lot of. There's a lot of differences in not only in fashion but in beauty. Hold on, let me find it. W women, by the way, though. I don't want to misquote her before I get out of here, because I will never misquote a queen. Also, we need to stop calling people queens, bruh. Y'all gotta stop doing it, bruh. Not everybody's a queen in this motherfucker. Wait, where's it at? I'm a rock star, babe. You know what? I'll find it later, bruh. I'm just getting nothing but DDG. Bro, I don't even watch DDG. Why do I get so much why am I getting so much DDG content, bruh? Jesus Christ. I do not even watch this man. Fuck. I don't even watch this nigga. And now I'm getting Sinner spoilers. Fucking hell, bro. I got impact, shutty, get that impact. I don't want to skin. I don't need that. I think you said I think part of the people's success in getting pushed was their attractiveness back then. Now because of social media, anybody can gain a platform and be seen in a way. Hold on. This video. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's literally unlimited. This is literally the video. How did you find it before me? Yeah, this is actually this is legitimately the video.
Get 0% intro APR with
this is legitimately the video.
Cash back.
This was legitimately the video. Like, this was actually a good video to watch, high key.
Sometimes it takes a different approach.
That shit, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But she not wrong though. Like, everybody back in the day. But to be fair though, we're just seeing more people compared to back then where it was limited. I don't want to. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, I guess because social media does like, but I don't know if that. I don't think that really makes. I don't really think that makes a part of the argument though, because like. Because I don't think that just applies to like the supermodels and stuff like that. Even the average like person back in the day, if you just see old photos of people, they were just like, they were kind of bad for no reason, like for real. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because how do I say this without sounding weird? But like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it because I don't feel like there's any way I can say it
to see the possibilities
without not sounding weird.
There's a certain kind of fine,
but I just feel like, you know, you can look at even like the background dancers for a lot of these people. Like, I don't know. Niggas was just, I don't know. Niggas just was very sexy back in the day. I feel like that never changed though. Beauty standards have been fine. But fine people have never left. To be honest, okay, I never said they never left. Look, I never said that they never left. I'm just saying because I think in this video she said, I feel like a lot of them weren't really like. I think did she say they were going against the grain when it came to shit like that? I don't know. I never said they never left. I'm just saying like. I'm just saying that, okay, maybe you are right. Because to be fair, there probably is a lot more, how do I say this without trying to be mean? There's probably a lot more mid and chop because we see it a lot more since more people are being seen versus back in the day, it was more curated. So most people back in the day, if you was kind of chopped, you're not being seen for real. And if you're talking about like in that sense, then yeah, I can agree with that. I could agree with that. Maybe more people follow more of the same beauty trends now, so more people may just look similar. And that's also true too, because a lot of people do. Well, actually, is that true though? Because I feel like niggas was copying niggas back in the day. I feel because it's a trend at the end of the day. So trends been existing for a while. So like, I don't think like being a trend is what it like. You know what it is. But I guess people did kind of switch it up a little bit back then. Versus now, people just follow shit to a T, and they don't even have to like their own like personality on top of it. They just see what they see on TikTok or whatever. And then they just go like, yeah, that's just that, like that type shit. And then like, yeah. Because like the Kardashian look, not the Kardashian look, but what's the what's a popular one that a lot of niggas did? The no eyebrows look, where a lot of like, you know, people were doing the no eyebrows shit. Which obviously I know was for not for, I guess, conventional beauty standards, but a lot of niggas were just hopping on that trend for no reason, or like slitting their eyebrows, or they have like a specific makeup of the month type shit, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could say that I don't think from what we've seen in I'm only mind you, I'm only basing this off of what I see on what I've seen that, you know, was in this video, and we compare it to like, we weren't outside when this shit was happening, so I don't know what the average consumer was doing. We only seen this shit in the music videos and maybe interviews and TV shows and movies. That's it. So I can't really say if niggas weren't really the same way back then, or they like that never really was like that type shit. Cause I don't know. Cause niggas wasn't out. Niggas wasn't even born yet. Niggas wasn't even outside to see what the average person or like a social media will be like in the 90s. So I wouldn't know, you know what I mean? Type shit. Not copying, but like there are more broadcasts, so people are following it. Gotcha. I don't want to get into women business, but you know, there's a lot of women in music that tend to follow the baddies look. I mean, actually, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But to be fair, I feel like a nigga can play devil's advocate and be like, in the 90s, they were kind of, there was that, or not in the 90s, in the early 2000s, they were kind of like copying the similar thing, but minus, you know, instead of everybody getting BPLs and shit. Because I think they niggas said at before, like, you know, ass was like a really big thing, like, you know, people wanted, like titties were like the thing that like, you know, the male gaze wanted, right? So a lot of women would get like very like, they would get like, you know, titty transplants and shit like that to appease them or be very skinny. So it was like, I think the mood back then was like small waist, very skinny, but really big titties or some shit like that. And they copied that from one person, because one person did that. I don't know who it was. I can't remember the name, but it was like that. And then obviously, I think once, you know, how do I say this? I think once niggas got into the limelight, when I mean niggas, I'm talking about specifically, you know, black people, black women, and they see all the niggas. Damn, I guess men are trash then. Fuck. I guess we're the fault. I guess we're at fault for that then. That's our fault. Cause niggas be asking for BBLs, women get BBLs to get niggas. Now niggas ain't getting now women ain't getting BBL reductions, getting skinny again. But niggas still like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a man, maybe it's a woman problem, maybe it's a man problem. I don't know. Maybe we just don't know what we doing on this earth. How about that? That's also true. There's also always been trends and styles and beauty the women would follow. It's just been different trends now, which is largely the baddies look. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, to be fair, I would say that. And I think the thing is, what's different now compared back then is that like even little, like very little girls are doing that too. I think that's the difference. And the same thing with the niggas too, because niggas copying that shit too. And I think the age is what makes a difference. Now, to be fair, once again, niggas was not outside in the 90s or even in the early 2000s, so I can't really tell you like that. But from seeing it in the 2010s and 20s now, like you will see a girl in middle school, hell, even in the 6th grade, trying to look like a very older woman, and sometimes they get mistake for that. Even for a nigga, like sometimes a lot of these niggas at fucking middle school trying to dress like Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about like they just wearing like a t-shirt and like, you know, they're not like, you know, it's not like they were like trying to be like their face. They are dead ass dressing like, nigga, I seen the other day, no cap, I seen a couple kids, they all literally have nothing but designer shit on. They had designer shit on trying to look like fucking, one nigga tried to look like Sofago, no cap, I promise you. I don't think niggas was out here trying, I don't think parents were out here buying adult like fits, like full fashion fits for their kids back in the day. I think they were all wearing like PBS kids ass clothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was the same like it is now, bro. You're seeing some decisions about how nowadays kids, especially girls, don't really have a preteen look. It's just kid to adult style, right? Yeah, that's true. And it's really true because you know what's even more crazy that I saw? I literally, and I know Cap, there is this, and I'm not gonna out this woman, but there is a woman that was on TikTok who took her son, had a son birth, her son's, I'm pretty sure niggas seen this, but she took her son and a couple of his friends to like a how do I say this? A brunch. A brunch. Now, if niggas don't know what the brunch culture is, that's all I need to say. Basically, she took her kids out and they had like a quote unquote brunch where they were simulating having alcoholic drinks. And the little girls were out here throwing, and I kid you not, the little girls were out here throwing. I don't even want to say it, but they was, you know, they were basically simulating what happens at clubs, basically, to make it PG. They were out here simulating what it's like to be at clubs for kids. Mind you, this motherfucker's like 9 years old. Nigga, if you don't take this nigga to goddamn fucking, I don't know, goddamn amusement park or some shit, like, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic for that. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't think even the kids ain't being kids. And it's just like, it starts so young. I don't think they were doing that. I think back in the day, kids were actually kids and teenagers were actually teenagers. And then they became adults. So they all had different type of fashion. Not saying that they went, not saying that teenage girls or boys weren't like dressing up. Well, I'm gonna mostly apply it to girls because that's the examples I've seen. I'm not saying that they not did that because yeah, there'll be some girls that, you know, they would try to dress like the favorite celebrity, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you get those skits, like in those old comedy skits or whatever, where the girl would dress like in a tank top like this with her belly button showing and like low cut jeans, and the dad be like, "You ain't going outside like that. You better cover up." Like, you will get that. Now it's like, it's whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think niggas ain't doing that. Like, they not doing that anymore type shit. So they just go straight to being an adult, and then, you know, obviously other things lead to other things, bro. Kids don't want to be kids anymore. I don't even think kids don't want to be kids. I think parents don't want to be parents, and they don't want their kids to be kids. That's what that really is. That's what that really is. Parents don't really want to be parents, and they don't want their kids to be kids. That's what it really is. Because the amount of parents that I've seen basically treat their kids like adults at 10 years old, where they don't need to be adulted, is insane. It plays a part in this whole beauty topic, though. Yeah, I feel, yeah, it's just, I don't know. That shit just like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, and also it's just like, it's something about this aura. Everybody had aura, like, unironically, like, no cap. I'm not trying to even dick ride. Niggas also had aura back then too. Not saying that niggas don't have aura now, but like, a lot of the women, like, especially had a lot of aura to them. Like, Beyonce had aura. Like, Aaliyah, she had aura. Like, she literally started trends. Like, niggas was dressing like Aaliyah too, bro. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's just like, ain't nobody really got, everybody got a fashion stylist. Everybody got fashion stylists. There ain't nobody really got trying to exude being different or trying to have aura, bro. That's about the parents. The social media unconsciously puts pressure on the kids to want to be grown than they are. That is also true. I'll give you that. But I'll raise you this though. I'll raise you this though. Even if that was the case, right? Who is the one? Who are the people that needs to put the kids in check in the first place? The parents, because they can want to do that, and yeah, they can be pressured to do that. But your parents are still the ones that are like, no, you're a kid. You don't have to do this. That's why you have your parents instill the lessons into you. You don't have to grow up fast. You can still be a kid type shit. Parents ain't even having that conversation with their kids at all whatsoever. That's the point of the parent, to be a parental guidance for the kids. Yes, the internet is pressuring kids to grow up, but the parents, a lot of these parents are also encouraging it too. So when you're getting the internet pressure and the parent encouragement on top of that, and you don't have somebody being like, you don't need to be an adult because you're not one, you don't pay bills, and you don't have to dress you're not gonna dress this way, or you don't have to dress this way to seem cool. Literally, that nigga said, you don't have to take your clothes off to be fun. Nigga, ain't nobody promoting that. Like, bro, like that. Where was he at, bro? Now, like in 2020, in 2020, where is this nigga at now, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, like, you don't have to wear these clothes to be cool. You don't have to be. You don't have to be that. That's just, and maybe I could be wrong because I don't have a kid, but you know, I got family members and I got friends that got kids. Not saying that they horrible, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on, bro. They would call him lame as hell if he dropped that today. He would be lame as hell, but guess what? In the long run, niggas would thank him. You know why I know this? Because niggas, they did this a long time ago to, I forgot that one nigga, bruh. But bruh, niggas gonna thank him a long time from now, bro. They gonna say he lame as hell, but I guarantee you, them same niggas call him lame a couple years later, they're gonna be like, you know what? That nigga was right. You know what? That guy was right for real. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes a nigga need to sacrifice himself so other niggas can live. You know what I mean? No, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that just is different.
But I'm just saying, bruh.
90's fine. You know exactly what
I'm just saying,
about.
Bruh.
The kind of beauty that
you can't tell me none of these women got aura, bruh.
Didn't need heavy makeup, didn't need
it's
filler,
just exuding aura. It's giving aura, bruh.
Viral.
It's just aura-rific, bruh.
It was intentional.
Even her with the lisp.
It was unforgettable.
Like, come on, just
my
aura,
name is
bruh.
Michelle, and today we will be discussing the psychology of being
just aura, man. Niggas, women had real aura back in the day, bro. Women don't really got aura like that anymore. We might have to do a women aura tier list. What women right now really got aura for real? Lord? I saw that Lord was walking around the streets trying to aura farm. Bro, what woman got aura for real right now? I just want to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no Missy Elliott's. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Well, I don't know. No, that is true. Because I was gonna say Tierra Whack, but I don't know. Tierra Whack don't really got, as much as I love Tierra Whack, she don't really got the pull like that, like she's supposed to. I think it's just beauty standards change and styles have led to people looking more monotonous. Is that how you say that? I don't know how to say that. Don't judge me. Natanya has aura for me. I mean, I fuck with Natanya too, but she got to build her aura up though. She got to build her aura up. You know what I'm saying? Like you see even like Janet Jackson. Like when she was out here like exuding aura, Aaliyah aura. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like she walked into the room, every nigga just stopped and just like was like, damn, bro. Like, damn, bro, you really moving shit, bro. Like, you know, I don't know if there's really like, you know, this is 2025 aura. Are we campaigning for this? Look, I fuck with Natanya, bro. I do. It's giving cutesy. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, right? Actually, I really like this one. This look like an old like 2000s photo. But like, how do I say this? How do I say this? She can do that though. I'm not gonna lie. She can get there. She got her own style too. She do got her own style, but is having her own style ain't enough though. Like, how the fuck you spell Aaliyah name? Is A-Y? It's like that, right? Oh well, y'all know me. I'm just like, just look at just like this. Just exudes. Just look. This just exudes aura. Like she just looked like she on like she looked like when she walk in a room, like the whole room freezes. She's like, you know what I'm saying? She really was the Duke Dennis before Duke Dennis. Am I lying though? All glaze aside, she'll get there soon, very soon. I think Natalia needs to have like an aura off. You know what I'm saying? Like she just need to go into a room and the whole room stays silent. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like she gotta exude that like you know what I'm saying? I know I'm dick riding Aaliyah, but like Aaliyah is a prime example of like she was really Duke Dennis before Duke Dennis. Like she had men and women just, you know, type shit, bruh. It's just something about Aaliyah that just like, nigga, bro, Drake got a tattoo of this woman. Never met that woman a day in her life. If the one of the number one artists of all time got a tattoo of you, that's aura that I feel like come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's just a different level of aura, bruh. That's like if Michael Jackson had a goddamn, I don't know, I guess Janet Jackson. Nah, they're brother and sister. That won't count. That'd be like if Michael Jackson had like Ashanti on it. Like, I don't know. What woman? I don't know. That'd be like Michael Jackson having like an Ashanti tattoo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that, bruh. When I really think about these current artists we have, I feel like the music has aura, but artists don't really have the aura built up. I was thinking maybe Frank, but that nigga is antisocial. That is true. Which I feel like that's like mysterious aura. But even then, I feel like the mysterious aura kind of corny though. Yeah, because ever since Cardi stopped being mysterious, ever since before music, the mysterious aura was like getting very corny. And I think like if you're like it's nothing wrong with being antisocial, but it's another thing of trying to be mysterious, knowing damn well like, you know, that shit kind of corny, bruh. If I'm gonna be real, it's just like Frank Ocean just lucky though he can get away with that because his music is literally like the closest thing we heard to God, basically. So it's like he can get away with it, but like, you know, his music is auriful, but it's not the same. Yeah, I agree. Frank swimming in my ocean. With that being said, nigga, I stayed hella longer than I should have been. I gotta go, bruh. Rihanna got aura? No, Rihanna got a big ass head. You know what? Let me stop doing that. Rihanna, I'm sorry, bro. Rihanna, I'm sorry, bro. It's 3 a.m. Nigga, I gotta go get something to eat, bro. I cannot eat 3 days in a row, bro. I'm not supposed to be doing that, bro. All I had yesterday was a bowl of oatmeal, bro. And that bowl of oatmeal felt sad as hell, bro. I was not fucking with that shit, bro. I gotta get me, you know what I mean? Baby Sosa. Actually, you know what? You know what it is? I feel like Baby Sosa high key, if she continues the way that she goes and she gets bigger, I feel like Baby Sosa can be the one that is like, has that Aaliyah aura. No cap. I'm gonna be honest. I really think so. Why are you starving yourself? I'm not doing it on purpose. I just don't feel like. I really just don't feel like cooking, bro. Like, and I'm not about to order food, bro. Cause like, nigga, I don't want nobody cooking my shit. I just don't really feel like eating the shit, bro. Motherfuckers lazy to eat. I guess so, bro. For real, low key, Charlie got aura. No, a Leo aura, but a different style. I'm lazy to eat sometimes. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think. Does Charlie have that? Yeah, I think Charlie kind of does that, bruh. Yeah, I think Charlie kind of does that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's not really noticeable yet, but I can see it though, cause she do got like that type of, especially for the brass. It might. I don't know. That might be preemptively talking. I don't know. Lazy to cook and lazy to eat are different. You're lazy to cook. Well, nigga, I'm not about to cook at fucking. Well, it's 9 for me now, but when we got off stream yesterday, it was fucking 11 o'clock. I'm not about to cook at 11 o'clock, bruh. Like, I'm not about to do all that, bruh. I'm not about to do that. And I'm not about to go order food either, because I'm not about to fuck up my shit, bruh. So I'm just like, fuck it, man. I'm like, I'm just not going to eat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, damn, nigga, can I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give me some food, hopefully, if I feel up to it. Honestly, I really just want something to drink, for real. I'm going to be honest. I could care about food, bruh. Sexy Red got mad aura. But once again, it's different. I think she got motion. I don't think she has aura. You were half trolling? No, because I had to really think about that, actually, because, like, but I think she has more motion than aura, though, because, like, what is the actual true definition of aura? Has anybody ever come up with the actual definition of aura? Because, like, I'm thinking about, like, I don't think it's, like, like, she's, like, not exuding, like, she exuding ratchetness. I don't know. We'll have to think about it, though. But look, I'm going to see y'all, though. Wait. Distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person, thing, or place. And can we apply that to Sexy Red? Nick House has aura. No. 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 I'm just really trying to think. I'm really trying to think because I'm like, yeah, nah. Even with the definition, I don't know. I don't know. I think this is a good conversation though. High key, we might have to do like a woman or a tier list. Or like a tournament or something. That might be some future plans in the making. I ain't gonna lie. That might have to be. Because I have to really about, you know what I mean? Echo 2K got aura. Alright. I'm gonna see y'all later, bro. Good night, bruh. Good night, bruh. And on that note, good night, bro. He has good mysterious aura. Shut